Marketing Vice President. So what we wanted to touch on right before the weekend here is our infamous IGenius platform and the way that changes the way a typical agent conducts his or her own business practice. So we have a complete assortment of tools, of different sales platforms, technology pieces that can help you get your foot in the door and keep your name in front of your clients. Just think of this platform as a complete A to Z sales kit that's complementary to all active Levinson agents. So as long as you're appointed with us, then you have access to everything that you're about to see. So we have a bunch of new agents that are on the call today, and then we have agents that have been with us for years and years. So we wanted to really take a few minutes today and talk about the platform, because it's all too common where an agent will come to us and say, you know, I never knew you had these free sales training CDs that I can pop in my car, or I never knew that you had a life insurance quote engine that's available on my Facebook page. So we wanted to take today's call and take a little bit of your time to show you all of the tools that are accessible to our agents. So anything that you're about to see on today's presentation, just jot down if you want to talk more about it or you want to learn more, just jot down a note, and then we can visit after today's call, or just shoot us an email and say, hey, I want to get set up and have my own free website, or I want training material. Whatever the case is, we're here to help you and to hold your hand. Also, just know that everything that you're about to see today is what we have today. We're working on new tools and technology every single day. So this most likely will change in the next few months. We're only going to make the program and platform bigger and better for all of our agents. And that's our promise to you. And I think if you've been with us over the years, you can definitely attest that that is a true statement, that we're only making things bigger and better for our agents. So with that said, Joe is going to talk about our upcoming training webinars, which is what you're on right now. And we just try to pick a new hot topic, maybe a new product or carrier that's rolled out. We try to do this to save you time so you don't have to sit there for hours on the internet and on different carrier websites. We try to take a new hot concept or program and wrap it up in a 45-minute training webinar, and we do this once a week. And if you ever want to see what's coming up in the next month or for that week, just go to our homepage on CarrieLevinson.com, look in the bottom right corner, and that's where you will see the upcoming training webinars, and you can register right from that part of the site. So Joe's going to tell you what's coming up in the next few weeks. Joe?
Thanks, Bill. As usual, we do record every single webinar session that we have. So today's webinar session will be recorded. It'll be uploaded to our YouTube channel. We've got about 85 different YouTube videos you can check out. Anything from more in-depth analysis or reviews of our individual platforms we're rolling through today, and even some new products that are coming out. So check out that YouTube channel. Again, you'll actually receive an email this afternoon with that webinar link. So some great upcoming webinars for next week on Monday, which is the 15th at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're actually covering our exclusive mortgage lead program that actually has a lead reimbursement section built into it. So we're actually hearing from the actual creator of that mortgage lead program. We're also going to talk to an Levinson agent that's been using this program for a little over 2 years and get some tips and some pointers on what he's been doing to really make this program successful. Again, that's at 1 p.m. Eastern. On Tuesday, which is the 16th, we have an annuity sales webinar. We're going over the Phoenix annuity portfolio. That is at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And then Friday, which is the 19th, we're going over a very, very special concept, which is the 5 steps to optimizing your business. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern. We're going to talk about sales ideas, concepts, things you can do as an agent or an agency to really help broaden your client base, to really follow up on prospects and generate more sales. Like Bill mentioned, you can go to CarrieLevinson.com. On the bottom right-hand side, you can register for all these upcoming training sessions and even access that YouTube channel and watch every single video that we posted.
Okay, thank you, Joe. So today's agenda, and we're going to try to make this as short as possible. We know your time is valuable, so we're going to try to touch on the highlights, and then, like I said, just jot down any questions or notes, and we will revisit after the call. So the outline in the first part is going to be industry changes and the direction of the life insurance side. Levinson added value will be the middle part of the presentation, and then last will be the agent tools and technology offered, and everything, again, is available to you at no cost. So consumer trends, and I think if you're on the life side or the health side, we can all agree that we're all seeing a major shift take place, and most of it has to do with the internet and email blast programs. So us as an IMO, it's easy to sit back and say, we have the best products, the best service, the best commissions, and we're going to kind of sit back and just let things play. Well, as you know, there's a lot more to it than that, and we feel that if we don't bring the value to the table, okay, and to offer our agents a sales platform, then we're going to be just like everybody else, all of our competition. And we want to always be one step ahead and not only give you the best products, commissions, and service, but also allow you to have a turnkey platform, okay, kind of like a typical captive agent. But on the plus side, you're not captive, and you're making double or triple the commission with most products. Okay, so it's kind of a win-win situation for our agents and, of course, for us as the IMO. So a top bullet there that I want to point out, this is a LIMRA statistic in 2013. 86% of all consumers use the internet to research life insurance before making the purchase. Okay, that is huge. And what does that tell us? As an IMO and as an agent, we have to be out there online, in social media. We have to have a web presence, okay? You have to have a website to be successful. It's very simple. You need to have a Facebook page, okay? Even if you're, let's say you're in your 70s, you've been in the business a long time, what's starting to happen is, yes, you have your clients who are used to picking up the phone and talking to you, but what's happening is they're referring their children or grandchildren to you, and the younger generation is doing a Google search, and they want to say, hey, who is this Bill Levinson guy? I want to know who I'm working with here. Or I want to run some quotes online or use an online calculator before I pick up the phone and talk to Bill. Okay, so that's why it's so important to utilize some of these tools that we offer, okay, no matter what age you are. If you're 17 or you're 85, it doesn't make a difference. You need to have an online presence, and we're here to help you and hold your hand every step of the way, because we know it could be mind-boggling at times. When you think of building your website, you typically step back and you say, wait a minute, I barely know how to reply to an email. How am I going to build a website? Well, the answer is we're here to help you with that. We've built a very easy-to-use platform that everything is already done for you. All you really have to do is pick your name and a domain, and it's that easy. You're up and running. If you want to check that out, go to insprofessional.com. We're also going to show you a little bit more kind of what that looks and feels like so you have a good understanding. Okay, let's move forward here. Now, as I was just saying, we don't want to get left behind no matter what our age is. And if you remember years back, you think about Blockbuster Video, Borders, Sky Mall, okay, these are all companies that were huge, and we said to ourselves, these are companies that are never going anywhere. Every flight that you went on, you looked in that little compartment in front of you and there was a Sky Mall brochure. Well, those are gone, okay? That's a thing of the past. Today, everybody's on their smartphones and their iPads and laptops. There's no more physical brochures in the compartment in front of you, so they're no longer with us. Blockbuster Video is gone. The reason why, everybody's online streaming movies and videos through Netflix or Apple TV, so nobody wanted to walk into a Blockbuster store and rent an actual video. Borders, okay, gone. No one wanted to walk in, purchase a book for $35. Okay, those are things of the past. So the point I'm trying to make is let's be a Netflix. Let's be an Apple. Let's be a step ahead of the competition and make sure that we're using today's technology. Very, very important. You must make, I'm not saying you need to change your entire practice, but make these small changes, okay, to move forward and grow. Very, very important. And once again, we're here to help you with all of this. So Joe's going to give you a quick outline of our IGenius platform. We're going to talk about all of the bullets, and then we're going to dive into some of the real highlights so you understand how everything works. Joe?
Thank you, Bill. So, Bill had mentioned really, looking at the way the industry is changing and making sure we adapt to that. And what we've done is develop the IGenius platform to help you succeed in that endeavor. So we know it can be, complicated and time-consuming to put all these different things together. So the IGenius platform is really the answer to getting you up and running with all these different platforms and all these different tools that would normally end up costing you thousands of dollars to implement. We've actually gone ahead and done the research, put all the best tools together, and like Bill said, we'll hold your hand through each step of the way. I don't have time to go through every single bullet here, but we're going to dive into a lot of these different programs and bullets in the upcoming slides. But there's a couple things I want to mention that we don't have specific slides on. The first is the full back office support that you'll experience here at the office. No matter what the question is, whether it's a small term quote or a complicated annuity question, or maybe there's some tax complications, we have the personnel and the staff to handle those questions and to get you those resources, not only with the CarrieLevinson.com website, but by working with our staff. We're here till 6:30 Eastern every single day. Another great thing you'll see is on that CarrieLevinson.com website, you can actually get real-time online case status for both your business and all your downline agents. So what that does is it takes you one step closer to those underwriters that are working on your cases and to those people inside the home offices that are actually working on your business. So you can see everything in real time as it happens. It's fully transparent. We also have brand new for this year an in-house impaired risk specialist. So if you have any hard-to-place cases, maybe you had a case that was declined in the last couple months, even a year ago, we'll actually obtain those medical records, shop them, and find the best offer for your client so you can actually submit a formal application, and you'll save a lot of time by doing that. You won't have to apply to a carrier and kind of guess what that rating will be. We'll take all the guesswork out of it and actually deliver that very, very best offer the first time around. Skipping towards the bottom here, every single year we just actually had our 8th annual Levinson Expo down here in South Florida. So that is a 5-star agent trip starting at just $15,000 a premium. What's neat about that agent trip is it's across all different products, all different platforms. So whether you're an annuity producing agent, a life agent, you're writing disability income, critical illness, whatever it might be, you can actually pool that production together across multiple carriers and make that agent trip for just $15,000 a premium. It's a great trip. We actually have a brand new video on our website which outlines exactly what the Levinson Expo does for the agents. Next year will be our 9th annual Expo, so we highly recommend checking that out. It's just a great way to learn a lot of great sales tips and a lot of great ideas for the upcoming year. We also have an online 24/7 underwriting program, which is actually called XRay. So you can input your client's information in real time and actually see every single carrier that will offer on that client. So it'll actually help you determine which company to go to the actual first time that you submit that application, and tell that client that you informally shop the entire marketplace in about a 10 to 15 minute span, which is great because you really aren't going to find that with any other agent that they're going to be working with.
Okay, thanks, Joe. So before we dive into the free agent website part, we just wanted to show you a glimpse of our main core carriers. Okay, we now have almost 100 companies on the life, annuity, and long-term care side. So just know in the back of your mind that if there's a new hot product or carrier that comes out in the industry, we are going to be one of the first ones to bring that to our field force. Okay, and it's very important also to know that every carrier you're looking at on the screen represents a certain niche in the marketplace, okay? In other words, we're not going to have a Burger King and McDonald's on the same corner, if you will. So, for the best guaranteed issue, where we might go to Gerber. For the least expensive term right now, maybe a AIG or Banner. For table shave programs or impaired risk cases, we have the go-to carriers. So just know that if you don't see a certain carrier or product on the quote engine, but maybe one of your clients has to have, MetLife or Prudential because of the household name or branding, let us know. We'll run you a quote for whatever it is. And again, if there's a new product, we'll be the first ones to offer it to our agents. So the free agent website platform that I was just talking about is called INSprofessional.com. That's a website we built that allows our agents to go on and create their own website so they can start to drive traffic or clients to their own website. And like I said earlier, once again, that online presence is so important. Okay, everybody now is going to Google to run a search on whoever you do business with. So it's so crucial. And that's why we spent the money and time to build INS Professional. So we completely updated the website. We have added new templates, okay, or backgrounds that you can choose from that are mobile accessible. Okay, so if you remember now, okay, especially in the last few years, everything before was iPads and laptops. Well, now that's kind of shifted to smartphones or tablets, okay? So what we did is we have templates or agent websites that are mobile accessible, which means that your clients can literally log on right from their iPhone, okay, or any smartphone, go on your website, run a quote, use the calculator. They can even fill out an app right from your own website. So very, very important. INSprofessional.com. You can go online, register, and we will approve you if you're active with us. So what we're going to do next is Joe is going to show you once you're approved and you log into INS Professional what it looks and feels like and what you can do with your very own website. Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So the first step is going to INSprofessional.com. If you look at the very top of the screen, you'll see there's a sign-up tab. You basically put in all your information. You can also go back to INSprofessional.com to log in and actually edit your website. So we do have tutorial videos available, which will walk you through this entire process. You can also give us a call. We can do it completely over the phone. Like Bill mentioned, there are 15 templates. I believe we just added about 4 to 5 more, including flash designs, which makes the website look 10 times better than a lot of the other websites that are out there. Brand new for this year, we have final expense quote engines. Like Bill mentioned, these websites are optimized for mobile and smartphone usage. There is a built-in quote engine where your client can literally put in their name, their phone number, their email address, and run a quote. And as soon as they do that, you're actually automatically sent an email with all their contact information. There is a built-in health analyzer. So your client can go in here, they can put in their height and weight, their tobacco usage, even blood pressure, cholesterol, driving history, and it will actually tell them what companies are going to rate them at what rating and what that premium is going to be. And then the next step was we actually built in a one-stop shop, click here to apply button. So your client can run the quote, they can fill out that e-application, all that application information is going to be sent directly to you as the agent. So you're really controlling that entire sales process right from one website. The next step is our Sell While You Sleep platform, which Bill is going to run through here.
Yep. So what the whole point is, and like Joe mentioned too, you want to drive traffic to your website. Okay. Every business card, flyer, email blast that you send out, you always want to have your website address on that either piece of paper or email anywhere. Okay. It's as important, if not more important, than your phone number. So the whole point is drive traffic to your website. Use Facebook and social media, again, to drive traffic to your website. You're going to send out email blasts once a month. Okay, we already created all of the templates that you can choose from. So you're going to send out your email blasts. Keep your name in front of these prospects and clients on a monthly basis. Then the name of the game is once you've established your website and a great following, okay? And now you have products that are available on your website, on your homepage, that your client can literally click on a link, they can run a quote, and they can fill out the application. If they say, hey, $100,000, 20-year term is $18 a month, it says apply now. They click the button, fill out the app, and get an instant approval. That's called Sell While You Sleep. We now have over 10 products that you can put on your website, and we call them 100% client-driven, meaning there's no agent involvement, okay? And just think where this can take you. If you know, let's say, someone that owns a mortgage company, real estate office, health agency, P&C agents, okay? If they let you send out an email blast to their database and you mark it, say, mortgage protection insurance, click here to apply now, that you can drive traffic to your own custom links, and every policy that's sold, you, of course, get all the commissions in renewals. So this is the future, okay? It's not going to be 100% of your business, but it's great to start building that traffic now and have those products that are accessible to your clients that don't want to talk to an agent, okay, where they can complete the entire process with no agent involvement. That's called Sell While You Sleep, and we make it very easy. The way it works, you get appointed, and then you get a custom link, okay? So you can now take that link and put it anywhere, even if you have your own website, okay? You can copy and paste it on your home page, and once again, you want to start driving traffic. That's the name of the game. And again, we're making this platform bigger and better for all of our agents. So moving forward here, we're going to show you a quick example of Lightning Term. So Lightning Term is one of those Sell While You Sleep products that we actually came out with and trademarked. So the way this works, it's very simple. You get appointed, you take that custom link that I was just telling you about, and you follow that arrow, you copy and paste it in that box. You click the button, add link to my website, and then all of a sudden, right on your home page, if you look at the bottom there, there's a blue banner that pops up on your home page. So again, you have clients and prospects checking you out, going onto your home page, they see Lightning Term, they click run a quote, and the whole point is they sign up online in 5 minutes, they get an instant approval, you wake up in the morning and get your commissions, okay? That is the future. It's not, like I said, it's not going to be for every single policy that you sell, but for a $50,000 final expense or mortgage protection, this is the way most of those products will be sold. So now is the time to jump on board. It's very simple, and we have all the products that are available on that quick, easy-to-use platform. Okay, so Joe is going to show you what our social media package looks like. Like we were saying, the name of the game is drive traffic constantly. Make sure you are out in the public, you're in your prospects' faces all the time. That's the name of the game. Joe?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So it's very, very important if you're going to have an agent website and you're going to have everything up and running, you absolutely should have a social media page for your business set up, and vice versa. If you have a social media page, Facebook or LinkedIn or even Twitter page for your business, you should have an agent website. And the reason is because they tie into one another. You'll find that as you connect with people on social media, that'll drive traffic to your agent website because your social media page is going to be linked right back to that agent website that we just touched on. And the same thing, if someone goes to your website, you want them to click on that Facebook button. You want them to check out your Facebook page, maybe check out some testimonials and some other great things. So what we did was, not only did we design insprofessional.com so that you could develop a free agent website, we also designed our different social media platforms and social media packages, which include a Facebook quote engine. So I took a snapshot of one of the Facebook sites that the agent's using, where they actually put all their contact information in. The client can run a quote directly from that Facebook page, look at all the different premium rates, and actually ask for additional information from that agent. We also have great material for you to actually get up and running with the social media platforms. We've got training videos. We'll actually walk you through every step of the process. But I can't stress how important it is to not just have one of those platforms, but have both, because they will actually link back to one another and feed into one another, so you can generate a lot more leads and be a lot more productive by having both of those sites up and running. And that brings me to our next tool, which is our complementary CRM tool. If you're going to be having the agent website, if you're going to have the social media pages, it's very, very important to make sure you're collecting as much data as you can, because the data is really where you're going to be driving all your ongoing marketing efforts in the future. The days of having a legal pad or having all your clients' folders just in a file cabinet somewhere really doesn't do you any good, because you're not doing any ongoing marketing unless you're picking up the phone and calling every single client, to do a follow-up, which could take way too much time for you to actually be as productive as you could be. So our complementary CRM tool, which is actually through me again, is one of a kind. I want to go through a couple statistics here to really just kind of set the stage so you see exactly how important having something like a CRM tool is. So at the very top here, 48% of salespeople never follow up with a client or a prospect. And just 2% of sales are made on the first call, and 80% of sales are made in the 5th to 12th call. So what that tells us is we have to constantly be following up with those clients, those prospects, and that's what our CRM platform does. It helps you never miss a follow-up again. It streamlines your entire contact management system. There's actually a built-in card scanner into this mobile platform. So whether you're using an Android or an Apple iPhone, you can literally mark it on the go with this mobile CRM platform. And I'll give you an example. You're out to dinner and you meet some friends, and they bring another couple, and you start talking about different insurance products. You can literally write down that contact's name, phone number, and email address on a cocktail napkin, take a picture of it with your smartphone, and all that client's information is automatically updated into your CRM platform. So by the time they get home that evening, they're going to have an automated email from you, their agent, or their hopefully future agent, giving them all your contact information, your social media page, your agent website. And what this application will do is it will automatically follow up with that prospect 5 days later, 10 days later, and will remind you to actually reach out to them. So it streamlines the entire way that you actually do your business. And agents that are using this are becoming more and more productive because it's an automated tool that will run in the background and generate more prospects, more sales, and really just more activity for you as an agent.
Thank you, Joe. Okay, so everybody should have a Levinson quoting app. So the way this works, just let us know if you want to get up and running. We'll shoot you an email. It's that simple. You download the link, and then you'll see a little icon, okay, like you're seeing on the screen on the iPhone in the top left. It'll say Levinson app. And then what you can do is quote, okay, from your phone instantly, and then email whoever it is that you're talking to the quote, once again, keeping your name in front of your client. So obviously, everywhere you go, you should be introducing yourself as the local life insurance agent. You can run a quote instantly, and we all know 9 out of 10 times when someone hears, oh my gosh, I can get $100,000 of 20-year term for $17 a month, I always thought it was more expensive than that. Well, now you can literally have them agree and make the sale right from your smartphone. So if you need to get set up with the app, let us know, and we will get you up and running. This is 100% complimentary. Okay, so another part of our value-added proposition to our agents is we're constantly going to bring you programs that are going to differentiate you from your competition. And a great example of that is our free scholarship program. So we now have the program available with Assurity, Foresters, Mutual of Omaha, Kansas City Life, National Life Group, American National, and American Equity. And the way it works is for any cash accumulation products, okay, whole life, UL, term with ROP, children's whole life, they get a 1 free year scholarship, which could be $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 at no additional charge to the client and no commission reduction to our agents. Okay, and the best part about this, I love this example. Let's say I'm an agent out in the field and Joe's an agent, and we're both pitching a 20-year term with return of premium. Our premiums are within $1 of each other. They're both A-rated companies. Everything is pretty much the same. Okay, but let's say the client likes Joe a little bit better. Well, guess what? I'm going to get the sale every time because I'm giving Barbara 1 free year of tuition for little Johnny, who's only 2 years old, a free scholarship with purchasing this term with return of premium product. So of course she's going to buy from me, okay? Even if she likes Joe a little bit better. Why? Because what's more important to her is little Johnny's 4-year college education when he's an adult. So everyone should be out there using the scholarship program to create the sizzle. And now you're not just a life insurance agent. You become a college planning or college funding expert, if you will. So very important. We have a quick 3-minute video that we'll send you in today's email so you can just kind of get your arms around how the scholarship program works. But again, it's a lot of sizzle, a lot of value added, and it separates you from your competition. And what we also did is we created consumer marketing pieces all around the scholarship program. So as we were saying before, it's important to keep your name out there. You want to send out these monthly email blasts, okay? So we have scholarship templates that we put together that you can email blast out that says, hey, free scholarship, call Bill Levinson to learn more, talks about all of the colleges, all of the benefits, and of course the different products that are available. So we call them door openers. It's a huge door opener, and all of a sudden it allows you to wear a different hat than being just a typical life insurance agent. We also have trifold brochures that we have put together in English and Spanish that you can literally hand out, put on a countertop, or we have an email version. So great stuff. The top left corner, one more thing I'll add there, we have a Professor 101 series that we put together. That's all of the training material that helps you become a college planning expert. So you're familiar with all of the terms like FAFSA, 529, anything regarding college scholarship and planning is built in to that Professor 101 series. So great stuff to take advantage of, and in my opinion, it's a no-brainer for any insurance agent. So we were talking earlier about sending out these monthly email blasts. We have put together a tool that, again, is complimentary, and it allows you to upload all of your emails or contacts, okay, into software and then send out these monthly e-blasts. We put together a complete library of templates, okay? You can, let's say you touch on your clients in January, all about, you want to talk about long-term care and how living benefits are so important now, and it's the insurance that you can take advantage of while you're still alive. And then February, you want to touch on free term insurance by using the term with return of premium option. And then March, you talk about free scholarships and college planning. So we have all of these templates we put together so you can just customize and add your little picture and logo. You hit send and you are done. That is keeping your name in front of your clients and prospects. Very, very important today and in the future. Joe's going to talk about the annuity part of our site, and then we have software that we give out free that's going to help you, especially on some of these more complex cases. Joe, are you there?
Yeah, thanks, Bill. So we actually made a lot of changes to the Levinson Annuity Division just in 2015. Of course, our Annuity Division is headed up by Josh Hoffman, who is in our office at extension 23. But one thing I'll point out is on this marketing tab of CarrieLevinson.com, you can click on Levinson Annuity. You can access a lot of great annuity training material, consumer material, even financial calculators that really help you set yourself apart from other agents when it comes to annuity sales. And that leads me into our next slide here, which is actually a very, very unique and wonderful program to use, which is called the InMark software platform. It's normally about an $800 or $900 cost for an agent. We actually make it available absolutely free to all Levinson agents. But basically what InMark does is it actually syncs up with the insurance company software, and it provides you with a lot of great consumer-friendly pieces and different marketing ideas and concepts and customized presentation material to show to that client. So normally an agent is forced to use a brochure or maybe a carrier illustration, and we all know those aren't really the most consumer-friendly pieces because there's a lot of compliance parts that need to go into it. So the InMark system is a much more robust software program. It'll actually save your database of all your clients. You can import the data, and you can also make changes on the fly. So just a great piece. I took some snapshots of some different cash value retirement plans and how we can actually show an analysis to a client. So it really just makes things very easy to understand. A great marketing tool. If you're interested, let us know. We can actually email you the link this afternoon, and you can be up and running as early as later today.
Okay, thank you, Joe. We're just about done here. This is our turnkey final expense or burial insurance platform. So this will give you all of the tools, client presentations, agent training. We have an 800 number, okay, that you can give out to your clients that will help with any funeral or burial planning needs, or it doesn't matter what state they're in. Any questions that come up, you're allowed to give out the 800 number to any clients or prospects. We have flip charts. We have a CD that we can mail to you that gives you all of the tools that's involved with final expense sales. And then, of course, we have all of the top products, and we have the scholarship program that allows you to give that 1 free year scholarship above and beyond all of this great value added in this platform. So if you want to get set up, we'll mail you out a kit. It's called Legacy Safeguard. Okay, so next up is all of our lead programs that we offer. These are all co-op platforms. So we actually pay a part of this. The only thing that we ask is that all business comes back through Levinson. Our mortgage lead program is exclusive to us, and we're actually having a call on Monday, this coming Monday, with the lead program creator, and we have one of our very successful agents out of Texas who uses the program every week. He'll be on the call, and he's going to give you his insight and his tips on the program as well. So definitely don't miss the webinar on Monday. So just real quick, every lead is 100% exclusive. What we do is we place the orders on Monday, and you receive your leads before the end of closing on Tuesday. So typically 24 hours. They're $18 a piece, and then we give 2 free leads with every order, and then an additional free lead at 15, 4 free leads at 20. The program works, and the reason why we know is that we're going on our 4th year now, and we have a record number of agents that are using the program. They're coming back to order more. Obviously, the proof is in the pudding because they're not going to spend their money on this if the program is not working. So definitely worth a shot. We also have a few co-op mailer programs that start at just $330 for 1,000 mailers. We use your address for the return. That includes postage and everything. You can dial in different zip codes or area codes and get full reporting on those areas. So great stuff. We have a program with Transamerica. Then we have an annuity mailer as well that works wonders. So if you're interested in starting the co-op mailer program, let us know, and we will get you up and running. Okay, Joe is going to talk about a few prospecting tools that we offer. We have an incentive slide, and then we'll wrap up today's call. Joe?
Thanks, Joe. On the top of the screen, the first thing you'll see is what's called the Wealth Assault on Boomers. This is actually a great book. It's only about 60 pages, very, very simple. The idea behind this book is you would actually give it to your prospects that will qualify for this concept. And what the concept is, it's geared toward affluent seniors. It really explains to them the effects of required minimum distributions and taxes, and shows them how RMDs could actually reduce their estate and really minimize what they're leaving to their children or their heirs. So it helps them calculate their own RMDs, and it actually motivates them to set up some sort of life insurance strategy to combat that shrinking estate caused by RMDs. So these books are extremely easy to read. You can probably read in about 15, 20 minutes, and by the time the client is done, they'll come back to that agent and say, look, I never knew that this was such a problem for me, or may become a problem for me. I need to get something set up. So it's generating a lot of sales. The agents are literally buying these books, putting the labels on the inside or in the back cover, and then actually, giving them to those clients so they can reach back out to them. A similar type of scenario on the bottom of the page here is called the Pay Yourself to Wealth concept. This is kind of a similar scenario, but it's actually a much more broad type of client. So it actually is about, I would say, maybe an hour read. Very simple, very easy. It explains to clients how permanent life insurance works, and it explains to them how retirement planning concepts can be set up, college savings plans, lifetime savings gifts. It really explains all the advantages, not only as far as cash value growth, but also as far as tax is concerned, of a life insurance policy. So the same type of concept here. You as the agent would put your label on that book or in the workbook, and then what you would do is give it to a qualified prospect. Some agents are even going to their dentist or physician and asking them if they can leave a copy, in the waiting room, and they're actually getting leads from people taking that book, reading it, and then contacting that agent saying, hey, I'm interested in talking more about this and setting up a plan. So, we call it one of the, the least expensive lead programs available today. Just a great concept. There are workbooks available. You can actually work through with a client to put together any one of those different sales concepts. So both great tools for 2015 moving forward, and we have them in the office here, so let us know if you're interested. A couple new life and annuity incentives. At the top, you'll see straight from the annuity department, we actually set up this annuity tablet contest. Basically, write your first annuity case with the Levinson Annuity department, and you actually get a free tablet, no questions asked. Minimum premium is $50,000 on an index product. So if you have not written with us before, give us a call here at the office, talk to Josh Hoffman, and basically you fill this out, you send it in with your first annuity application, and we'll send you a tablet, no questions asked. On the bottom, we actually just wrapped up a Apple Watch contest at the end of last week. We're starting a brand new one on the 15th, which is Monday, and the way that this works is it's for two specific universal life products. The first is with American General. It's called the Value Plus Universal Life product. It grows extremely strong cash values very, very early on. The other product is with Prudential. It's called the Founders Plus UL, type of a similar type of UL product that's going to grow very, very competitive cash values. The contest starts Monday the 15th, goes all the way till the 15th of October. Basically, if you submit a case that has $2,500 of premium or more, you're going to win that Apple Watch once that policy goes in force. Again, you have from June all the way to mid-October. So if you're looking at some universal life products or maybe have a couple clients in mind, now is definitely the time to look at both Prudential and American General, and you can actually give our office a call. We can run the illustrations for you within literally 10-15 minutes and make sure you have all the information you need to make that sale.
Yep, and let me mention one thing. You see that AIG Value Plus UL product, and what's so great, too, they just announced a table shave program. So they will shave off tables 1, 2, and 3 and give you a standard non-tobacco. Okay, that is huge for any impaired risk cases or rated up cases. You can now go back and run a new quote, or if you know any clients that maybe have some health issues, a great time to quote the AIG Universal Life products with that table shave program. So with that said, I hope